what is your team use going into this one?
I think we have some players with small issues, but also Jimmy, Gavin, Jamie is in full training. Has been now for more or less 1.5 2 weeks. So we have good options to find the right balance for the squad for the game tomorrow.
Jamie McGrath's fit.
Gavin, Jamie, and Jimmy is ready to play.
I mean, it must be a huge bonus being able to have those extra options available.
Yeah, it's important in the last part of the season, and have options so we can have a good balance inside the squad, and so it's good for us.
Gavin and Jamie, I mean, were you expecting to have them back available before the season?
No, they have gone really well. So sometimes it go quicker than we thought, and this time it's they are actually available now for the last games of the season. That's good. Before it was more or less the last game, but now it's a couple of games here now, so that's good.
And I guess with Jamie, obviously we know his future lies elsewhere, but I guess you'd have no hesitation playing him between now and the end of the season on the assumption that despite he's moving on in the summer, you've no doubt that he'd be fully focused on things with Aberdeen at the moment.
Jamie's a really good character, and he's fully here with his mind and heart, and his contract with Aberdeen Football Club. He's still an Aberdeen player and really focused.
And just finally on team news, Christos, I think he's not quite ready for...
No, he's not, so let's see. It's a bit sometimes some injuries go a little bit quicker, and then that's always difficult to say exactly when they're back, but he's have some more. He has been on the pitch a little bit, but not ready yet.
Just give us your general thoughts going into the game.
Looking forward to it. It's like it's a big semi-final. It's important game, exciting game. We know how much it means for everyone involved, staff, players, supporters, everyone. So it's I will look forward to a lot of excitement.
What kind of game are you expecting? They've been really tight games with Hearts this season. Are you expecting another one at Hampden?
No, I kind of think like it's the same. It's they are a good team. They have good players. They have a clear idea. The games before have been really tight against them, and now it's a semi-final with a lot. Everybody wants to go to the final, of course. So it's a lot of things involved in this game. My expectation is going to be a really tight game.
And you're taking decent form going into it. Hearts are going into it off the back of the disappointment of not getting into the top 6. Do you think that will have any bearing on the game, or are you the believer in the old cliche, form doesn't mean anything in a game like this?
A cup game is a cup game, is my opinion, this one, but I still think we are in a good run. Everybody, of course, knows about the game we play against Rangers, the last goal they scored. But the performance-wise was quite strong in that game also, and even the games before that one. But we also know football is football, and you have to perform tomorrow also. You can't save this and now everything's going to go fine tomorrow. You always have to be the next game and be fully focused on the right things, the right priorities, and tomorrow we need to show our best side again.
Did it take a little while to get what happened against Rangers last time out of the system?
Of course, Sunday night was not one of the best ones, but also you have to understand that it's another game is coming really quick now, and it's an important one, and that's the skill you have to have if you work in this football context. You can't feel sorry for yourself. You have to show up and then focus on the next target. And now it was a semi-final, so of course you have to get it out of the system, but Monday morning we have to focus on the right things again.
Obviously it's a different opponent you're playing, but last time you were at Hampden didn't go as you would have wanted. Is there any scar tissue that you're taking to Hampden after what happened last time, or any lessons that you maybe learned from that game that you can take into this one?
No, I think you always learn whoever you play. You start to understand your players better, what we can achieve, and it's always a learning process. The whole career, every year, new players, new squad. But we know that it is a cup game, and it's gonna be smart in our decision, but also be brave in our identity and don't change too much just because it's a semi-final. But in some areas we have to be really sharp.
Is the message to the players simply, it's a big opportunity, over to you boys, you've got to go out and take it, leave everything on that pitch?
That's the mentality we always try to build, and what we're aiming for in the long term to that everybody should feel and know how Aberdeen gonna perform on the pitch. In the identity wants to be clear, but then also an opponent on the other side, and that's why we love this sport. It's not so easy always to predict what's going to happen, but you have to have a strong belief in what you want to happen, how you want to perform, and how we want to play. And that's the confidence we build in that we're going to try to do our things, and of course respect hearts and strengths, but also try to, with our principles and identity, find the weakness and try to win this game.
Just a final one from me. It's been a long time since Aberdeen last won the Scottish Cup. Do you get a sense, just going about your daily business in the city, of kind of how important trying to get the hands on that silverware is again to the city?
No, but I think everybody, every competition you're in, you have to try to win, and everybody know how difficult it is to win a title, and but still you have to believe you can, and you have to try everything you have. So, and as you said, it's a long time ago now, and of course we're gonna try, and if we succeed, everybody will be happy. So that's good.
Jimmy, it was a year ago you were appointed Aberdeen manager. How do you reflect on that year?
It feels that it's gone really, really quick, I have to say. It's quite intense, exciting year. A lot of positive challenges, a lot of change. I think that the environment with the people who are working here is it's top. It's really, really top. I think it's a good environment to grow as a coach, and the whole, everybody wants so much and aiming for good success in the future, and even now, and this hunger and to be a part of this one, it's really exciting, and trying to find ways to be even better all the time and grow together.
What do you feel you've learned in that year?
Haven't reflected so much about it so far, but I think that still is the same. Like I always believe that you have to be strong and go for the things you believe in and be aligned. I think that's so important, that if you have some goals, of course you have always adaptation, but don't turn left, right all the time, but try to be more stable in some parts and be better in the way you want to grow, and keep going. That no matter what's happening around, or if it's really, really good times or challenging time, but still focus on the goal and try to do it better every time and do your best.
Jimmy, how important is it tomorrow that the players handle all the pressure and the expectation that comes with a Hampden Cup semi-final?
I think the best way to learn to manage these kind of games is to live them and to be there. Now we have some big games this season, and I think the more exposure you get to this as a player, the more used you get to it, and try to do your normal things and do it really well, and don't get so. No, it's always. You can prepare. Of course, you try to prepare the expectations and the tension in training sessions, but also the best way is to live the games, and taking learning points from last semi-final or the Rangers game now, and do some parts a little bit better in this critical moment inside the game. And of course we'll take learning points from that, and hopefully it's one thing to talk about it after, but then next time the pressure comes, we have to be better to keep doing the basics all the time, and that's why I think how the players have grown this season, I'm so proud of them, and they look really sharp now for the game tomorrow.
And you'll really be wanting your team to be clinical up front, won't you? You don't want to come off the pitch at Hampden with any regrets about missed chances.
I think like we are arriving to chances, and then I think like we're gonna be there tomorrow again, and also how we defend and be compact all the time, be smart in our positions and decision making. So I think we are ready, and that's let's see.